Hello there and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 with me, Stockoglaws. How are you? Okay, so in the last episode we cultivated this massive field, number 23, and we planted some lovely canola, as you can see. So we're going to have a mammoth harvest today, this episode. I doubt we get to harvesting all this today, but we give it a good look. How many stickers are on this combine harvest? I just noticed all these stickers. Warning labels, I guess, and please do not put your fingers or other things here. Yeah, I suppose you would want loads of warning stickers on this thing. You certainly wouldn't want to get your what's that, your cup of tea trapped. Yeah, see the sticker for the cup of tea? Yeah, do not put your cup of tea on here because it will fall down. See, that's an important sticker. Especially in the mornings when you've a cup of coffee, you're getting up out of your bed, which is normally, like, you normally sleep right next to the farm, don't you? The farm, there's the house, so you just kind of get out, go over to the combine, you just put the cup of coffee on there, and then, I knocked it off. So there's a sticker there just to say, look, don't be silly, don't put your coffee on there or your tea there in the morning, because it will fall off. What a random start to the episode, eh? Okay, let's get in, and let's start the beast. We got to go control space and release the handbrake. Okay, I cannot wait to see how much this brings us in this one field for our first harvest. This is going to be awesome. Okay. So let's get you in harvesting, shall we? Lovely. Okay, I think we need to move you back to the farm. Let's start him up. And that was also part of the mod as well. Have you noticed that it's quieter in here? Can you notice a difference in the loudness? Yeah. Love it. I love these like realistic features to a simulation game. Where are we gonna park? I think what we'll do is we'll just park up. Let's turn that off. Yeah, we're minus £7,000 at the moment. Seeds cost a fortune to try and yeah, as you can see, the money going in quite a lot with seeds. Cool. We'll just place him there. Probably use the other tractor, to be fair. This one here. Start you. Let's head back, pick up the trailer. It was actually pouring down rain on this map while I was waiting for the crops to grow. Go. Cool. Let's see how Ewan's doing. 31% canola. Now, the reason why I've gone canola, there are two reasons really. One, it's worth a bit of money in canola, and two, if this was wheat and we've only got this small trailer, we're going to be no time at all. So at least we got a chance to actually sell this on the fly. I'm not quite sure what happened there. There's probably gaps like that all over the field. But as you can see, one pass and the harvester is like 32% full, probably 33% by the time it gets to the top. That means after 3 passes, it's full, which is crazy. Oh, has the harvester stopped or something? Is it slipping? Oh, what's going on here? Can you? Nope, you're stuck. So if we lower this down, turn on harvester. Well, that's very strange. That's probably that realistic mod. Well, this is a problem. There we go. No, it just doesn't like it at all, does it? Ah. There is just a bit of a bump. I might have to find out where that mod is and kind of disable it, because as much as I like like it realistic, I still want my harvesters to harvest. That's the whole point of the game. I wonder if we can do it from here. No. Let's save the game. Do you want to continue and save the game? Yes. And go to the main menu. Options, mods. So these are the list of the mods. The good news is, I am actually going to put this up on a file share as a zip folder. I've just literally copy and pasted my mods, zipped them up, and I'm going to put it on there and host it on there for you. So this should be available. Maybe not this episode, but maybe certainly in the next. So I'm looking for as you can see, I've got a lot of John Deere mods. I don't think they're John Deere. I think they've just like made them John Deere. Where is it? Real terrain. Yeah, I think it's that one there. So let's. Oh, I don't want to delete it, but that's the one that's causing us problems, I believe. So that's what makes the wheels turn the way they do, and the bumping up and down. So I'm gonna delete that one. Yes, please. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I think it crashed and then it come back, but we're here. Let's get back into our game and see if that worked. Because I wanted to get rid of that mod. If that's causing my wheels to slip and slide everywhere and not actually get up a hill, then we got a problem. It's not like this is a funny map that someone's just made. This is actually a map from actually. Okay. Oh, we got to start it. Take the handbrake off. Yeah, so this is not just some sort of map, that we've just created. It's actually the Gold Edition map. So for us not to be able to, go up a slight incline, then we've got a problem. Oh, this is insane. I can't believe we can't go up this slope. Okay. Oh, look, the real terrain mod. Now the canola doesn't look so canola-ish. So I might put that back in. Okay, well, we're going to get back to some harvesting. We'll get back to the real terrain mod. I thought it might mean that's caused a problem because there's a bit of a brow, a bit of a hill, and I couldn't for 1 second, you know, see why, you know, Giants would have created a map that we can't use a combine harvester on. But it does seem like they have created this map. It might be a mod that I haven't clocked. It might be something like that, but never mind. So yeah, 36% on one. So you know, it's not even going to be 3. It's not even going to be 3 lengths before this thing needs emptying, which is cool. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure it's going over that brow of the hill. It might be just that one little bit, and the rest of it is fine. But I think that's a bit too steep for the. I think what it is, you know, because the header's down, I think it kind of sticks into the ground a bit more. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's good. And what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to start cultivating. There we go. Now we're getting him cultivating because I'll turn that off. We're getting him cultivating because that field takes some cultivating. So if we can get him, there we go. Let's just unfold him like that. And we'll start him up here. Now this thing's not as wide as the combine harvester header, so hopefully we can keep in. We can keep up with him. A lovely canola. I see we've got all the fields full of canola, which is lovely. All we got to do is harvest, sit back and think, what are we going to spend all the money on? I have a few ideas. Okay, let's get in the cab. Let's lower it. So probably what you notice in this this series is that I'm not relying on the hire workers or cosplay as much. Some of the real medial tasks I'm doing, but you know, there is some stuff that I like to do myself. I kind of miss it really. You know, you can actually, I think the last season tend to have gotten reliant too much on the old cosplay and the hire workers. You know, and it kind of took the fun out of. You know, can you remember when you had to play Farming Simulator 30, you know, FS13 and FS11? You didn't have, you know, you had the hire workers obviously, but they used to put the scarecrow in the middle of the field. I don't know if anybody can remember this. You know, you had to knock the scarecrow off the field before you can hire a worker, you know. But you had to do things yourself, and I kind of miss that, and I want to keep true to that. So I do want to be mixing and matching. Oh, looks like Ewan's gonna need. Yeah. Okay. We get Zachary here just to continue that while we get in here. We'll start the engine again. Oh. There we go. Not sure what the answer is to get over that lip. Hopefully, you can get over the lip coming up. It looks like it might be easier. Just on that one end is quite harsh. But we'll check that. Hello, Ewan. Give us your seed. That lovely canola. Go. You gonna go up it? Come on, you can do it. Let's see if this. Let's see if Ewan can actually make it up the hill. Come on, you can do it. I'm with you. You're doing a good job. Come on, come on. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Well done, Ewan. Okay, so it looks pretty much like you have to start this field basically from this corner here with the harvester, not the other side, not down there. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Cool. You can see the muddy foot. Well, is that tire prints or something? You can see there. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, is it? Does it affect the crop? Like if you drive through it, does it affect the crop? I don't. Yes, it does. Oh, brilliant. Well, not brilliant, but right. Okay. So if you drive over the if you drive over this once it's seeded, it causes probably like it actually takes the seeds. Oh, okay, that's both good and bad. Good as in it's realistic. So if you drive over the crops, you're going to lose crops, and it's bad because I drive over the crops all the time. So, Now, you can probably see, yeah, there's going to be quite a few trail marks going across that field. But we'll take that into, we'll have to look after that and make sure that's not a thing. Okay, we're just going to just load this up, I think. Restore it into our silo. There we go. We'll do that until all the harvest is complete, and then we'll start selling, I think. Do all the selling in one hit as we're prepping the fields ready for the next harvest. Okay. What can you do? I suppose there's not a lot really for you to do at the moment. Alright, let's continue. Oh, no, 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 no. So once this grain's being worked on, we can't really drive on it, which I quite like. I think that's great. I don't think cultivating matters too much, but certainly seeding. As you can see that there, unless you have to plough. Maybe once the ground is marked the way it is, maybe you need to plough it to unmark it. I'm not sure, and I'm not quite sure what mod does that. But if you do know, please let me know in the comments. But that's pretty cool. I quite like the idea of that. Because it certainly looks like it doesn't go away with cultivating. As in, you can see the markings are not disappearing. A nice bit of cultivating on a lovely afternoon. Sunny afternoon at 6 o'clock in the evening. Life doesn't get any better than this. So I suppose, yeah, when it's seeded, you're not allowed to walk on it. You're not allowed to drive on it. You've literally just got to leave it to the elements and allow it to grow. Oh no. I've got to fix it. There we go. Yeah, we can go over that hill, no problem. Or the bump. How did we get dirt on the roof? Look at the window. How did we get dirt there? When we actually sow or harvest wheat or barley, the actual yieldage would be a lot more than what we're seeing at the moment. So we will be unloading urine a lot more times than we are now. Now you can clearly see the tyre marks where the canola hasn't grown in the crops, where I must have driven on the crops before. But I'm really interested in seeing is to see if it grows again with just cultivating, or do I need to plough it? If I have to plough it, that's a big deal, you know. That's some serious work. See if we can grab that bit there. I'm sure we can. Yep. Okay. Now this is quite bad. We've got the harvester saying 83%. And it's on the wrong way. There is a way around that. You know, the pipe is on the other side. There is a way around that. Alright, just get Zachary back on the cultivating for me. while I sort that out. Okay. Go on then, Zachary, off you pop. Right, I need to stop the worker. Gonna have to reverse. And turn like that. And then we can get into our tractor here. Turn those beacon views on. Now we're not leaving marks at the moment because this is cultivated ground. It looks like we can drive on cultivated ground for as long as we want. It's not a problem. But if we drive on sown grass, sown, then we're gonna have problems. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. Oh. Oh gosh, I'm getting everyone's way. Sorry, one sec. Just doing this. Okay. Oh, we're not wasting any of that lovely canola. Right, let's get back in the harvester and continue our harvest. Do not drive on the crops. We've got to be super careful now. Actually, you can see the tyre marks that I've just made in the harvester, and yeah, strange. Right, let's go unload you. Yeah, we could probably do with another harvester at some point. For some reason, this tractor turns itself. Can you see it? I'm not moving anything. Weird. Somebody left a comment in the last episode, thank you very much, who said about getting some chickens, easy money. So once we're in the black, once we sold our harvest, we will get some chickens. We certainly didn't take advantage of chickens on our last episode, our last season, so I wouldn't mind getting the chickens again. There we go. I suppose in hindsight, I probably should have maybe made those two fields wheat or something, in case there's a great demand, but never mind. Alright, let's continue. You can kind of see the lines that you're doing, you know, with the wind mirror. But then you've got this amazing window at the back, which I mentioned before. Look at that, I love it. Actually, it feels like it does look like you're actually doing this. It's so cool. Yeah, there must be an art. I suppose doing it in person, you know, when you look back, because I know the farmers do tend to look back probably just as much as they're looking forward, but I guess you feel, you know, you can actually feel, you know, the way the tractor's moving, and you can kind of compensate that on the steering wheel, where you know, in a computer game, I don't think you can truly understand how, you know, which way the nose is facing when you're turning around. Now I don't know whether the new SciTech farming simulator joystick or steering wheel, I don't know whether that actually comes with force feedback. We'll have to check that out and have a look. If it does, it'd be pretty cool. That would probably mimic, you know, very close to real life. I've got a feeling it doesn't. Wow, you only have to literally just turn around and then this thing tends to go haywire. It's got a world of its own, a mind of its own. Something we haven't bought yet either is a pressure washer. Something we desperately need, I think. Now, am I right in saying that on the bottom right, you see the just underneath my Let's Play dog, you can see the it says 4.9 hours. Does that mean I've literally been driving this tractor for 4.9 hours continuously? You know, it's been working for 4.9 hours. That's insane. And we're only on what? Episode 8 or 9? That's crazy. It goes to show how much work and effort it takes to, you know, to get to this point. There's a lot of work I'm doing off screen at the moment. Oh no, he's stuck again. Alright, flower. Let's have a look. Okay, good boy. Let's get you lined up properly. I do love that though. The way that when you come on harvesting, you can actually see the crops kind of get pushed all in underneath your feet, and then in the back here, and you can even see it. I didn't notice this before. You can even see the canola just obviously filling up the window. That is amazing. Look at it. Oh, I love this game. Brilliant. Okay. Alright, let's lower you. And let's crack on with the cultivating, shall we? Try and keep that that tyre around about on the edge of the cut canola. We should be good. Yeah. Alright, look at that massive gap. Yeah, so the yield on this isn't going to be as good as it should be because of me running over it with the tractor, not realising that I'm damaging the crop. And some good news is we can unload Ewan once he's on his way up, which means it's nice and easy. There we go. It's hard to keep the nose straight. You just see the tractor kind of just flipping his nose left and right. See, I was thinking, the combine harvesters are really loud, but I suppose in real life it is loud. It's a big old machine, it's a big old lump, isn't it? Alright, we're getting Zachary just to help us out here. While we're getting you. And unload Ewan. Oh. Yeah, this is quite difficult to do in first person. Ah, it's filling our trailer up. Kind of. I think we just got to keep close to this head. And we're good. There we go. I think that's the first time I've ever done that by sitting in the cockpit. That was quite difficult, that. Alright, let's unload you. I'm actually really enjoying the way this is working at the moment, with the cultivating and harvesting at the same time. We're just storing up the canola. And we're not even halfway through this huge field yet. And we've already got probably 2 big loads of canola stored up already. There we go. Great stuff. Okay, I'm not going to do too much of this off screen. We're going to be pretty much doing the same again in the next episode. Although I might start seeding again. Get the other... well, no, I'm not, because if I start seeding, I'm going to be running over the actual the seeds. So no, we can't seed until this field is actually complete. Yeah. I think we'll leave it there for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Stockoglaws. This is Farming Simulator 2015, the Gold Edition. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you. Ciao for now.